Already about that time to get these gains, man. It's always that time to get these gains. But nah, for real, about to get my mind right. Jam into some Meek Mill, you know, the L King, but it don't matter because his shit be jamming, still be getting me hyped. But yeah, gonna take you guys to an upper body workout. I don't do the whole back day, leg day, armpit day. Like, nah, that ain't me. You got your legs and you got your upper body. Fucking change it up every single time. That's just what I do. This is what I've been doing for the longest now. I mean, I may change it up later on, and of course you guys will find out about it, but definitely gonna keep jamming to these yams until I feel like I'm ready to, you know, conquer the world. Alright? Well, that's pretty much it. Oh no, one other thing though I want to let y'all know is it's just like, you can't fucking expect to have a good ass workout if you ain't in that hole mentally, man. This shit is all mental. Yeah, it's physical activity, physical fucking movement, but you gotta be in this whole fucking mental. So I'm gonna get this shit and y'all gonna see. Alright, hummies, back at it again with another video, and based off the title is another upper body workout. And we jump things off with the closed grip barbell bench press on the flat bench using bands. We started this off because, as you may or may not know, I classify myself as more as a strength athlete, meaning, you know, I train for strength primarily, and then of course the looks are just going to come with it based off, you know, what I do for my higher reps, the way I'm eating, the way I'm jacking off, you know, all those things. But again, we started with this movement primarily to work on strengthening the triceps because based off, well, both of us, in terms of, you know, the bench press, we suck in terms of the lockout. So what this is going to do, the bands are going to pretty much allow there to be way more resistance as you're getting towards the top. So as you're locking out, pretty much it's going to get harder. So of course, as you get used to doing this with the bands, you know, once you do this without the bands, and then of course you're going into a regular grip, it's going to allow your triceps to get stronger. You know, this is one way to go about it, aside from just doing the lift itself, aside from throwing in a barbell overhead press. But the set and rep screen we used for this movement was, I believe, a 5x8. We're typically aiming anywhere from like 6 to 10 reps. That way we're using a challenging amount of weight with the bands, but at the same time we are getting a good amount of volume in, because of course with accessory work we are typically aiming more so on the higher volume side versus, you know, just aiming for like 3 to 4 reps. We're going to be using, you know, a regular grip if we're going to be doing that. But again, we did 5 sets of 8 on this day. Pretty challenging, but very, very beneficial. Try it out. And one other thing, don't be fooled by the amount of weight that's on the bar. Homeboy here is using only 135, but of course, based off a 1 rep max of around, I believe, at least 260 was his last projected 1 rep max. But of course, that was like based off of around 1 rep max 2 months ago. He's using a weight that's going to be challenging, but of course the bands do make a whole difference. You know, without the bands, you know, with me, for example, using 2 plates, you know, that shit ain't nothing, but the bands do make a huge difference. Don't knock it till you try it. And then of course, followed by those 5 sets of 8, we did 1 balls to the wall set of using the same weight we were using with the close grip, but we're using now a regular grip, and we're going to go to failure just to see exactly, you know, how it feels. And as you can see, it's kind of flying up there. Those bands were pretty much making our triceps used to that extra resistance, so without that resistance, that hoe is just going to be flying up there like a fucking rocket. But again, we're just mainly going to failure to see exactly, you know, what we can get, seeing exactly where we stand based off all those working sets. I'm not a big advocate of going to failure, always testing your strength. You always want to build your strength first if you really are trying to get stronger. But hey, every now and then it's cool to see exactly, you know, how big your nuts are, pretty much. followed by that accessory movement, we then went into some bodybuilding shit. You know, the shit that everybody does when they work out. So of course this does play a role in strength training, in my personal opinion. You know, you do want to make sure, like for example, getting your lats stronger, getting your shoulders stronger, your forearms stronger. But anyways, we then went to these little incline rows, incline dumbbell rows, that's what I call them. We did 4 sets of 12, and we supersetted them hoes with upright rows using the easy curl bar, aiming for 15 reps. And with these upright rows, what I do is as I go to the bottom, I slightly lean forward to get a deeper stretch in my traps. So see, I know bodybuilding shit. I know some little tips here and there to get some gains. But yeah, so that's what we both did following that previous movement. Alright, so the next exercise we did, and of course I only was able to get footage for 1 set because everybody kept walking in the way, was standing dumbbell shoulder presses. We pyramided up after every single set. We did a set of 15, 12, 10, 8, and then the last one was a 6, and then we did a drop set. But again, couldn't get footage of that because everybody was like, hey, I'm gonna walk in front of the camera, you're not recording, right, Chris? But yeah.
For the camera.
I don't know. And then after them shoulder presses, we then went into some high rows on the plate weighted machines, aiming for just 4 sets of 12. And we decided to use the Versa grips that I forgot that I had, just so we're able to really focus on squeezing our lats, really emphasizing, you know, the back rather than the forearms. And of course, we never sacrifice grip strength. I mean, we deadlift at least twice a week. We do our rows with our bare hands, you know, so we do get that grip strength in. Alright, and the final exercise of this workout was just some cable tricep press downs. I really emphasize on keeping my shoulders squeezed back, so keeping my scapula retracted and trying to keep my elbows by my sides and just pressing all the way down and letting it fully stretch up. I don't use no momentum shit, I don't use no jerking shit. I'm really making sure I get the full stretch and I squeeze at the bottom. And yeah, so of course that's pretty much the end of the workout. I'm gonna let the remaining of the footage just play for you guys.
Said it was just too easy. Yeah, you put on that 20 pounds.
I could add like the full stack plus like someone's fucking arm.
Yeah, bro.
Be famous one day, watch, man. I'm telling you. Then I'm gonna write a book. Then I'll make a movie. And then, yeah, be famous. Why are we doing this? I'm done working out for the rest of my life. Have all the gains. Alright, see, so I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit the stack. Then I'm gonna chop off my arm because I only need one arm. And yeah, no, I'm not hitting the stack. I'm scared, that's why. But I'm not gonna record it. So yeah, y'all do the work. guys, just got back to the cribbo. Alright. And I felt like cooking some shit because I had some chicken marinating. So hold on, I'm gonna show y'all right quick. So I just threw this shit on the stove. Basically some chicken drumsticks covered in barbecue sauce and other stimulating seasonings. So I'm gonna let that bitch cook. And once it's done, I'll show y'all my little post-workout meal. Alright. Hopefully this shit don't fucking take too long because it's blurry o'clock. Yep, you can't focus it while recording. It is, yep, can't. It's 3:11 p.m. so hopefully this shit don't take too damn long because I'm nigga hungry already. Alright? Alright guys, so that took about like 40 minutes to finish cooking. And this is what I'm working with. Oh yeah. See all them seasonings? Yeah, you do. Nah, but all I'm eating is that drumsticks I was cooking, some jasmine rice. Keeping this shit simple, so I'm gonna eat this shit for my post-workout meal. And yeah, and then go back to work and send y'all on y'all's way, so yeah. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm sitting fucking weird because the fucking shitty is all, or the angle is all shitty. But I'm gonna eat this. Leave a like if you like it. Try the routine out. I'm gonna leave a description in the box below, okay? And okay, now I'm ready. Oh wait, gotta do both of them. Alright guys, well yeah, let me know if you try the workout. I'm gonna leave the description below. Not the workout description, I'm gonna leave the workout routine in the box below. And comment, like it, share it, subscribe, show everybody that you know. And yeah, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna see you on the next video. More content to come, promise. Later.